What is up, everyone? At Tricky572, returning a chance. Today, September 30th, 2024. We're gonna hop on to a market watch. We've been a little bit behind this past week. I think I only did like one market watch video. I usually do like 2 to 3 a week, but we'll catch up this week. I wanted to start off today's market watch by looking at Rage of the Abyss because I heard the pre-sale prices are up for some of these for Gamer's Choice. Usually, Gamer's Choice is the one website I like to come and look at for pre-sale prices. We'll take a look at some of the core Century Seekers, see what's holding up in the set. I'm pretty sure I already know what's holding up in the set. Let me know how you guys feel if you guys already saw some of these. But it looks like we have Mo Charmy at $500. It got sold out. We have Deception of the Sinful Spoils, $180. We have Dominus Impulse, $150. We have Fire King Courtier Okonex at $100 for the core Century. We have Lacrima at $100. I think this is a new Fiendsmith card. Enzima Moa Regina, $80. Enzima Move, I can't pronounce that. How do you pronounce it? Ruseligo, $80. This is going to be pretty interesting when it comes out. I wonder. I know branded can be mixed with this. I think I've seen like a Sky Striker build mixed with this too. We have Shrine, the Atlantean Spirit at $80. Ultimate Dragon of Pride and Soul, $80. Red Eyes Black Full Metal Dragon, $70. Heart of the Blue Eyes at $70. I think this is a new Blue Eyes card. It might be worth picking up. I'll take a look at the effect and see if it is. But Giant Mimico at $60. $50 for Mimico Throne. Aria, the Water and Channeler, $60. I think this is going to come down in price. Mermio King, Netavis, $50. Atlantean Dragon Lord, $50. Legendary Lord Six Samurai, $50 got sold out. Mermio got sold out at $50. We have Centurion Chimera, new Centurion card, sold out at $50. Servicing Big Jaws at $50. I think this is gonna come down in price. Then we have Primate Lordly Load at $40. Primate, not Primate. Primate Imperial Dragon at $40. Mimigo Charm at $30. And then we have Primite Drill Beam at $30. And then on the second page we have Flying Mary, the Wandering Ghost Ship at $20. What does this do? This card says 2 zombie monsters. You can target 1 level 5 or higher zombie monster in your graveyard or in banishment. Place this card face up in your spell draft zone as a continuous spell, and if you do, spell summon that monster. While this card is a continuous spell, you can target 1 level 5 or higher monster you control, destroy 1 monster your opponent controls with an attack equal. It seems like a lot to do. You have to make a link monster, and then you have to link into this first of all. Maybe there's a way to cheat it out, but yeah, you would have to link into this first of all, and then have a zombie banish or something like that, and then you could equip it to that. It's just too much. Oh, well, let's go take a look at the secret rares now. Secret rares for the set, we're gonna do price high to low. It looks like Mo Charming got sold out at $150. Let me know how you guys feel about that. That is a crazy price point, but I'm not too surprised about that price point because Fiendsmith Engraver was selling for like $120, $130, and Fiendsmith Engraver was not like super generic. It's a nice engine to throw in, like you could throw in like different decks, but it's not like generic like Mo Charmy full Wallows is gonna be. This is like the better Mo Charmy. And yeah, I could see it sticking around this $150 price point. But yeah, let me know how you guys feel about this. We have Deception of Sinful Spoil, $65. Dominus Impulse, this is a card I'm looking to pick up for one of my decks. It's at $60, but I'm gonna wait for it to come down hopefully. I'm also looking to maybe pick up Fire King Courtier Okonex for my Fire King build. It's like a Tri-Brigade Fire King build that I'm working on, and then this card kind of helps it out a little bit, so I'm waiting for that to drop down in price too. We have Lacrima at $20, Giant Mimico at $15, Primite Lordly Load at $15, Abyss Shrine, the Atlantean Spirit at $15, Heart of the Blue Eyes $15, Mimico Charm at $10. So that's it for the secrets. But yeah, let me know how you guys feel about the secrets. Are you guys gonna be picking up any? I'm actually just gonna wait for the set to drop. I'm not in a rush to pick up any of these cards. I mean, the Mo Charmy would be nice to grab, but at the moment I'm gonna try to stay budget and not pay that much to play, and we'll see how it goes. I'm thinking about playing Marinsa's this upcoming format, or the Fire King build if I could get my hands on some of the new Fire King card. Ultras, we have Enzima at $10, Mermio Shadow $10, Red Eyes Black Dragon Full Metal at $10, Mimigo Throne at $5. The Mimigo stuff actually might be worth picking up. My brother, I know, pre-ordered some of that just because he loves Mimikos. He doesn't really care about the prices of it. He just wanted to play it. Prime My Drill being $5, Legendary Lord Six Hammer $5, and Zima $5. Then we have Big Jaws right here at $5. We have the Flying Mary at $3, Rainbowkin $3, the Atlantean Dragon Lord $3, Arya the Water Chandler $3, Centurion Chimera $3, Primate Imperial Dragon at $3. Yeah, let me know how you guys feel about these ultra rares, if you guys are picking up anything. Also, let me know what else you guys are excited for from this set. For me, it's just the Fire King. I thought there was a new Marensis card, Trickstar card that was gonna be coming in here, but I guess not. That's gonna be in like a separate set. But yeah, I was kind of disappointed. But like I said, I might be playing Marensis or Fire King this next format. For the super rares, we don't have anything too high up in price. Everything seems to be like $1 and under. So I'll let you guys come in here if you guys want to take a look at some of these pre-sales and pick some of these up if you guys want to. But for the most part, I feel like this set is just kind of expensive because of the Mo Charmy. And a lot of the cards are going to be dropping down in price once it releases. So I would wait. I would wait for the set to drop and see what prices settle at, because right now the pre-sale prices are kind of expensive. Moving on though, if you, like I said, if you guys want to come in here and look at some of these cards, Gamers Choice is where I would pick up pre-sales from. They're usually the ones with the fairest like pre-sale prices. But yeah, moving on, we're gonna take a look at Mo Charmy Perulia. I did say this card was gonna be starting to drop down in price because people are gonna be wanting to pick up the other Mo Charmy, which is a better Mo Charmy card. We still have this sitting at $44.60, so it is starting to drop down a little bit. $45, $50. I think it was like $50 to $60 last week, 2 weeks ago when we took a look at it. Right now it's starting to drop down to like $52, $50, $52.87, $55. So still holding around like between $45 to $50, but I could see it dropping pretty soon. Let me know down in the comments below how you guys feel about Mo Charmy Perulia, and if you guys think this card is gonna continue to see play. I'm pretty sure it's gonna still be cited for certain decks, but I think the price point of this is gonna drop later on. Again, comment down below how you guys feel about it. We have Guiding Quem, the new 25th anniversary tin version, starting to head up in price. 19 listings currently. Last week we took a look at this card and it was around like the $10 price point. Right now we have it at $14.92, $14.93, $14.94, $14.99. So starting to hit that $15 price point. Let me know how you guys feel about Guiding Quem, if you guys could see it continuing to go up in price or dropping back down. We only have 19 listings on the market. I thought there was going to be more listings on the market. Since I expected this set to be opened a little bit more, but yeah, only 19 listings, so something to keep in mind. The other version of Guiding Quem, I think, is still around like $30, the original version. Let's go take a look at it. Actually, no, it started to drop down. Cyberstorm Axis Quem. Let's see, we have this at 21, 25, 25, 25, and 30. Oh, so basically still holding around like the $30 price point. We have like a couple listings under 30, but then they hit 30. So yeah, your other option would be just picking up the Prismatic Secret if you want to play like branded. And yeah, you're gonna need a Quem or two. I know my friend plays like two copies of Quem, so $15. It was $10. I don't know. I can't comment whether I see it continue to go up or down. Raigeki, the alternative art version, looks like it's also starting to go up. It was sitting around like the 10-ish dollar price point. Right now we have our cheapest listing at $13.45, $13.45, $13.49, and then $13.81. So it does start to go up a little bit. It's a cool looking Raigeki, but there's many other versions of Raigeki you guys could play. This is just the alternative art. I think it's like the first of its kind because Raigeki doesn't have any like alternative arts other than that one. So I think that's why it's unique and people are picking it up. Maybe for collecting purposes. It's also one of those cards that's played actually right now in Tenpai builds, so it has some meta, relevance. That's also another reason that's why it might be going up in price. But there's other versions, right, Geki? You don't have to pick up the alternative art one. But I'm just letting you guys know that it is starting to head up in price. We have Bysteel Jewel Swarm kind of going lower on listings. We have 20 listings for the Super Rare. We have 19 listings for the Prismatic Secret. It looks like the Super Rare, is it going up in price? I think it's starting to come up in price. $14, now $19.75. Okay, so it's starting to hit the $20 price point. Interesting. $19.92, $19.98, $21.90, and then $17.98. I actually bought like 2 playsets of Bysteel Drill Swarm a couple months ago because I expected like Fiendsmith to do good, and it is still continuing to do good. Uh, but I have seen it. What do you call it? I have seen like not too many decks run the Fiendsmith engine anymore. It just like you build Fiendsmith and stuff like that. But it's still a really good engine. Maybe this card is getting bought out by Sudroswarm because of Enzima. Is Enzima light? I'm thinking Enzima is like the next engine that's expected to do good, and it is a dark. It is a dark attribute, so maybe that's why Bysteel Jerusalem is getting bought out. Now we have, let's see, 1799, 1383, 1949, 2195, 2299. So yeah, this card is starting to go up to the $20 price point. It's one of the only Bysteals, one of the better Bysteals that's being ran at 3, so that's why I think it's going up in price so much. We have Nightmare Throne. This one kind of surprised me. I thought this card was going to hit like $60, $70 price point again, since it's technically still like the better deck of the format, but it has been coming down. We have 104 listings on the market. We had a 1499, 1499, 1681, 1682, 1898, 1899, 1999. If you guys were planning on playing Yubel, this would be like a good time to pick these up because this is the lowest I've seen this card at. But yeah, just letting you guys know, under $20, good pickup if you ask me. Number F0 Utopic Draco Future, I think might be a good pickup for the future. We did just get some new Mimigo support, and my brother plays Mimigo and loves to go into this card, so this is my player brain thinking. You guys don't have to listen to me if you guys don't want to. Again, we're not a financial advisement channel. I do not know the future of card prices. This is just my opinion. But I feel like this card might be seeing some play in the Mimigo strategies and go up in price. 138 listings at the moment, and we have a bunch of listings right here. We have a wall at 49 copies. I might actually end up buying like 20 copies of this and see how it goes. It's only $1, so $20, $25-ish dollars. It could go possibly go up, but it's the highest rarity, what do you call it, Utopic Draco Future available. But yeah, $1, $1.13, $1.15, $1.18, $1.19, $1.20, $1.19. We do have, like I said, a couple big walls, 41, 38, and then 49. But it is a really good boss monster that Mimigos are able to go into. So I'm gonna take a risk, maybe buy a couple copies. It's only $1, so you're not risking too much, and it's the highest rarity available. We have other versions available that are a bit more expensive and are not like, higher rarity. So that's why I feel like this card is a good pickup. We have a collector rare that's sitting around like the $20 price point almost. It says market price 23. We have King's Court Ultra Rares are $4. And then we have Secret Rares that are sitting like around $5. So yeah, going with this one that's only $1 and technically is the highest rarity. Yeah, I could see this definitely pushing up. So yeah, go and pick some of these up. Like I said, not a financial advisement channel, but I mean, it's kind of obvious that this card is going to go up. E Purely Noir, 25 listings for the Duelist Nexus version, did not get a reprint. That's why it's been going up in price. It was sitting around like $2-ish dollars. Right now we have it pushing up to $671, $678, $893, $893, $695, and then $8. If you guys opened up this set and have some E Purely Noirs sitting around, I would definitely consider offloading them and trying to sell these off while the hype is up. Usually cards that don't get reprinted get hyped up, and they would come down in price later on unless they see like meta relevance. But yeah, I feel like this one is one of those you want to maybe offload right now. Let me know how you guys feel in the comments though. Mirror Logic Aggregator, we do have Ryzeo coming out later on this year, which is expected to do good because in the OCG is doing pretty good. But yeah, it came down in price. It was hitting a high price point of like $3-4-ish dollars. They're kind of back down in price. 64 listings available. We have $1.25, $1.45, $1.95, $1.99, and $2 right here. If you guys were looking to pick up or play Ryzeos later on and don't have a copy of this yet, I would highly recommend picking this up before it starts to spike up again. The closer we get to the release of those Ryzeos, that's when these are going to start to head back up. So right now they're back down because the hype came down a little bit, but I could see this going up again. Duality from Battles of Legend. I saw on MCO40's Market Watch, and I thought I mentioned it here too, that it was starting to kind of pick up in price a little bit. 51 listings. This card was sitting under the $10 price point. Now we have it kind of above that. We have 1097 right here. We have one listing right here at 998. Then they hit 1250, 1339, 1386, 1386, and 1387. I forgot what he said was the reason this card is being used. Maybe with the new Enzima archetype. There's like little tricks you could do with this. Comment down below if you guys know why this card is going up in price, or what archetype will be using this. I'm thinking Enzima though, but yeah, it's going up in price. Just letting you guys know. Abyss Shark, we do have some new water support that came out in Rage of the Abyss, and so it looks like it did start to go up a little bit again. $6 what it was what it was at. Right now we have it at $850, $882, $961, $965, $999, $10, $877, and then $1038. We do have some new water support, right? Like new shark support actually. I know we have mermaid support. We have this one, Surfacing Big Jaws, which is a new, like, I guess, shark card. And then I know there was like some more shark support in here. Yeah, Armored Shark. See, we do have some new shark support in there. We have Butterfly Fish, water support. So I feel like, where is he at? Nightmare. I feel like Abyss Shark has potential to go up even higher in price because it's a pretty good card. It's like a extender, plus it lets you search for a fish type monster. It says you can special summon this card from your hand, and if you do, add one level 3, 4, or 5 fish monster from your deck to your hand. You do get locked into water monsters, but I think a lot of water decks do that. So I don't know. To me, it's just a good extender that I could see going up in price. Vanquish Open Terra looks like it's at 8 listings currently. We have this card currently at $10, $921, $890, $999, $10. It did not get a reprint in the 10s. We only had like Vanquish Raisin. We had Heavy Borger. We had Vanquish Stake Your Soul also get reprinted, but then everything else did not. So this is one of those that did not. It's only played at 1. At least I used to only play it at 1. But it is one of those cards that missed a reprint, so that's why it's at $10 right now. I think I sold mine last week for like $5 to $6. I picked it up around $1. Vanquish Soul Caesar Valius, it's still holding up in price. I thought it was going to come down a little bit, but no, it did not. I sold mine around like the $10 price point. I picked it up around like $2, like when they first released. A couple months ago. No, it released last year actually. I forgot when I picked the Vanquish up, but it was cheap. But I sold it at $10 a couple weeks ago. Since people realized that it missed reprints, we have it at 18 listings right now. It's still holding around $16.21, $16, $17, $17.95. It was above $20, I think, last week when we took a look at it, but right now it's at $17.99, $18.50, $18.99. So between like $17, $19, trying to keep up to that $20 price point. Let me know how you guys feel about Vanquish Soul Caesar Valius or Vanquish Soul Pantera, and if you guys can see them continuing to stay up at this price point, or are they going to come back down? Masterpiece, a true Draco Slaying King, came off the OCG ban list. We're kind of late on this one, but it did come off the ban list, and so it has been going up in price. People are expecting, well, people always expect this card to come off the ban list during ban list season, but now we have a little bit more hope since it did come off over there in the OCG, so it might come to us maybe next year. I think January is when we're expecting a new ban list. 66 listings on the market. It was sitting around like the $18, $20 price point. Right now we have at $25.99, $26, $26.99, $27.21, $26, $26.99, and then $27.50 right here at the bottom of the first page. I think it's gonna come down in price again, and then later go up again once we hit, ban list season. Arms of the Genix Return 0. I saw on MST.TV's Market Watch. That's another market watcher I do watch. I watch a lot of market watchers to keep up with these prices and stuff. I do my own research, but I obviously also do watch other market watchers because you got to stay updated. It's hard to stay updated with so many cards available. It was sitting around like the 20-cent price point. This is from Battles of Legends. This is a secret rare. 51 listings on the market, and we have $2, $2, $2.14, $2.15, $2.19, $2.25, $2.39, $2.44. So it has been going up in price. What does it do? When your opponent activates a monster effect, Quick effect, you banish one monster from your graveyard with the same attribute, negate the activation if you do destroy that monster. You can only banish each attribute once per turn to activate the effect of Arms of Genex return 0. Once per turn, you could target up to 6 of your Genex monster with different attributes that are banished or in your graveyard, shuffle them into the deck. Then you can destroy up to that many spell and trap zones. Cards in the spell and trap zone. So it has a kind of like a generic negate, sort of. One Dark Tuner, one or more non-tuner. It's a level 10. Let me know what deck you guys could see this being ran in. It does have a pretty good effect. It lets you negate maybe how many attributes are during the game, like 5, 6 attributes or something like that. So yeah, I don't know how I feel about this one. I feel like there's better cards to be ran out there than this one. I mean, if you could set it up and you have a good amount of attributes in a graveyard, maybe you get multiple negates from it, but I feel like there's better cards out there to use. But it is seeing some hype right now. That's why it's going up. We have some new support announced for what is it? Our holiday box, our Trinity box, or something like that. I forgot what it was called. But we have Orcus support that was announced. We have Dragon Maid support. I mean, it wasn't announced, but it said that we're gonna be getting some. Nothing has been revealed yet. Just it's listed that there's new support for these archetypes. So I wanted to come take a look at some of these Orcus cards, see if they have been like getting bought out or anything. It looks like Orcus Harp Horror is only at 7 listings. It used to be sitting around like the $40-ish price point right here. $30, $40, $30. But right now we have our cheapest listing at $70, $72.66, $72.94, $72.99, $73.11, and we do have sales at that $70, $60 price point, so they are selling. And I'm thinking maybe that's because people are expecting the support to be good and just preparing. Could it go down in price a little bit? Maybe. Maybe in like a month when people forget we're getting support. But it has been, getting bought out. 23 listings on the Ultimate Rare Galatea. Another key piece for Orcus, and this is, I think, the highest rarity. 23 listings available. Looks like it's above its market price. Was sitting around like, I can't tell. But we have our cheapest listing at $36.29, $38.48, $38.49, and then hitting that $40 price point right here at the bottom of the first page, $46.22. Could it go up even higher? Possibly, unless it gets like a quarter century secret printing in that set that we're getting. Gears to the Orcus Mech Knight. How many printings does it have? I need to check on that. It has 2 printings, an ultra rare and a secret rare. This secret rare actually was hyped up for a little bit when Orcus Harp Horror came off the ban list. It was hitting like the $10 price point. I think I even saw it as high as like 15 to 20. But right now we have 58 listings on the market, and this is one of the key pieces for Orcus too, so I might consider picking some of these up if you haven't already. $545, $549, $555, $445, $599. Basically a $5 card. I think it's a good investment if you want to pick some up. Unless they were to get if these cards get like quarter century secret rares, then they're not gonna go up as much. But if they don't, then I could see these going up. Din Gear Suit $5, and yeah, there's not too much movement on other Orcus stuff. I'm guessing a lot of people don't know that we're getting Orcus, Dragon Maid, and Punk support yet. But yeah, I would consider getting, if I were picking something up, I would go with Gear Suit. If you like play Orcus, this is one of the key pieces that for the Orcus deck. So I would consider this one. It's only $5. Was hitting a high price point back when Harp Horror got a ban of like 10 to 15, but it's back down to 5. So yeah, I think that's the only one that catches my attention, and I would recommend picking up. For Dragon Maid, let's see, we do have Chamber Dragon Maid at 24 listings. Let's see what it's at. What's the price point at for you? Looks like we haven't had it go up. It's actually been coming down in price. We have it at $16. Actually, that's only one at $16. Oh, so we are going up in price for this card. Because it shows right here that $16 has been around like the $16, $17 price point since like, what's 7? Is that July or something? And right now we're up to $34.50. So it looks like we have been getting some, some sales in at like the 17. Let's see, 25, 27, 99, 21, 25, 25, 32. Okay, so they have been selling around that price point. So yeah, they were at 16 and now basically doubled in price to 34.50, 34.95, 34.99, and then almost hitting that $40 price point for these attorney code secret rare version. There is another printing of this card that I think is a gold rare. Has that one been going up in price? We'll take a look right now. But it looks like the secret rares are all kind of like, oh, and this super rare here, Laundry Dragon Maid, 15 listings only. That's something to consider. Take a look at that one. Was sitting around like the $5-ish price point. Right now we have it at $5.87, $6.16, and then once these are gone, we hit $12.91, $15, $15.50, $15.95. So yeah, it is starting to go up in price. It does have a gold rare version, I think. If I'm not mistaken, it does have a gold rare, premium gold rare version at 59 listings. This one's not too expensive. It's only like $3-ish, $3-ish, $2, $1.85. So like between $2 and $3. Might consider getting that one. It could possibly go up in price too, but like I said, it's just hype. Some people already found out that we are getting Dragon Maid support. I'm probably just picking this up. It could come down later when people forget, but right now, since some people do keep up with, like, you know, sets and all that, they probably already found out and came in to pick some of these up. We have Kitchen Dragon Maid at the $20 price point. Let's see, it was sitting around like 17, so not too high. It hasn't gone up too high, but it's right now at like almost a $20 price point, so just something to consider. Does this have another version too? This card does have another premium gold version as well, and looks like the premium gold version also started to go up a little bit. 549, 45, 495, 49, 499, 499, 409. I actually probably have some of these in bulk because I opened up a bunch of premium gold boxes, so I should have some of these in my bulk. But yeah, it looks like more Dragon Maid stuff is being picked up than Orchid stuff. Anything else? I guess the last one would be Parlor Dragon Maid that I see is at 16 listings, but there is a gold version as well. This one is right now at 7. No, that's slightly played. We have our first slightly played at 622. Then you go up to like basically the $10 price point, 1225, 1347. Let me know how you guys feel about these Dragon Maid cards. Would you guys be picking these up or selling, or staying away from them? I might be selling them off since the hype is up right now. It looks like it. 324, 324, 340, 395 for the gold rare version of Parlor Dragon Maid. And the last archetype that's going to be getting support is going to be Punk. At least that's what was listed. Some things that I might consider picking up here. Let's see. We have Punk, Foxy 2. This, I think, is played as a 3 of, if I'm not mistaken, in the strategy. It's a little engine. Some people play it pure. Some people play it as engine. But I always seen this being played at 3. 24 listings on the market for this card. We have 33.91, 34.90, 34.95, 35.74. So basically like a $35 card. Not too expensive. Cause I remember there was a time that the collector rare was sitting above like the $100 price point or something like that. It was like $80 to $100. But yeah, I wouldn't. Yeah, the Core Century Secret at $30. I think that's a good pickup for these collector rares. They're kind of, let's see, Ogre Dance. I don't really remember how many that's played. I think it's like at 1. Punk the Amazing Dragon, I think, has always been around like this price point. And then we have the Foxy Toon Collector at 26 listings. Let's see, we have this card at $13.90, $15.78, $16.28, $15.40, $16.63, and then $17.23 right here at the bottom of the first page. Could it go up in price? Possibly. I'm not. It's Core Century Secret. Actually, since Konami said that no, they're not gonna reprint any Core Century Secret rares if they already got like a Core Century Secret rare treatment, this one might be safe to pick up because there's no other higher rarity that they could print from, like for this. Only like Starlight or something like that. So I might consider picking this one up before it goes up even higher in price. But yeah, we have Foxy Tunes right here, 77 listings, still at like the $3 price point. We have some ultra rares at like $2-ish. Ogre Dance around $1. So it looks like not too many people have came to pick up, you know, Punk cards yet. So if you guys want to come in early and get some of these, I wouldn't blame you. These Foxy Tunes at $3 are a nice price point. That's what I would consider picking up, or the quarter century Seeker. And usually I don't recommend picking up higher rarity, but I think this one might be safe from, like, going down in price. We have sales at 37, 31, 34. A little more sales, 28, 28, $30. Yeah, so it looks like they were around like 25-ish dollars, 28-ish dollars, almost hitting the $30 price point. So you're not paying too much of a premium for this card just yet. I could see it doubling up to like the $60 price point later on when we get the punk support. But yeah, let me know down your opinions down below, what your opinions are on picking some of these cards that I mentioned. Either Punk, Dragon Maid, or Orcus. Do you think they're going to continue to go up in price later on, or are they going to stay at the price point that they're at right now? That's going to be it for today's Market Watch. Make sure to like the video and subscribe to the channel. Also, go follow us on Instagram, TikTok, and X at Return Chan. This is Ricky572, and we'll see you guys next time.